Hi, my name's Sarah Duck and I've got your weekly reading here for February the 18th to the 24th. This is a general reading. So if take what resonates and get rid of what doesn't, as always. And check out my website, sarahduck.com, if you want to have a look around, have a read of my blog posts or whatever. So we're starting off the week still in the lovely February the 14th kind of mood. It's about putting your heart into something that you love, a person you love, your family, your friends, children, your business, your career, whatever it is that you're focused on right now, and just spending time with loved ones and, taking care of those glass balls, basically, which is basically your family and things you care about. Oh, moving on to peace. A peace card, Archangel Azrael. It's on about letting go of the past. What we want to be doing is letting go of the past, letting go of the things that probably didn't work out, things that you thought would work and didn't, the things that are holding you back, that are keeping you from moving forward. We've all got those things. I have those things too, but it is time to let them go. When we do that, and we've let them go, we're moving on to the Knight of Gabriel. Knight of Gabriel is on about taking action. We've moved on from the stuff that we need to let go, and we're starting to take action. We're being a bit more confident in what we're doing, a bit more confident in the path we've just chosen to take, a bit more confident in the relationship you've decided to go that you're in, or whatever decisions that you've been making. You're taking action. You've got a great passion for what it is you're taking action for, a great passion and love for stuff that you're doing. You're really enthusiastic about it, and you're using your instincts, you're listening to your instincts, you're listening to that intuition that tells you that you know what to do, and you really are taking action on that. Then we've got the decision cards. The decision cards, Archangel Raphael. It's still on a beat. We've still got some releasing to do. Obviously, releasing doesn't just happen once. You might have to release things several times. Things might still pop up, and still might pop up for you to release, and so you need to go through them again. That's completely natural. It's part of getting these things released. It's part of releasing the blocks and the stuff that's holding us back. But you have made that decision to release those things. You're releasing those things. You're releasing the birds out of the cage. You've decided that they aren't going to hold you back anymore, that nothing's going to hold you back that once did, that now is the time to make a decision to move forward. Now is the time for action. It is a time for stop worrying about things. It's a time for building our self-confidence up and saying, you know what, this is what I want, that is what I'm going for, and these things from the past are not going to stop me. That it's time for you. It's time to do that. So the fourth Ariel is talking about giving to receiving. But it's also on about being resistant to change, and I feel like this is more what it is. That even though we've started to release what's holding us back, and we've started to take action, that we're still kind of resisting that change, that even though we want to build our confidence up, we want to say, you know what, this is what I'm going for and I'm going to do it no matter what, we are still resisting that change a little bit. We are still holding ourselves back a bit and not completely doing everything that we should be doing. Because I feel like once we do start taking that action, things are going to move fast. And we're scared that if things move fast, that perhaps it's going to be too fast for us to handle, that we won't know what we're doing. But it will be okay, you know. That progress is possible. And we're making choices that perhaps we've not been made before, we've not had to make before. We're choosing our relationships wisely. We are sharing our vision for the future with people. We are taking the action. We are walking the path that we need to walk to get to where we need. So if you're still holding back on that decision, I feel like this decision process, this letting go and finally making a decision thing, is going to go through the whole week, you know. It's definitely going to be a week of decisions, a week of deciding what we want, of maybe making lists, deciding that which path do you want to go down, this path or this path? Do we want, let's say the unicorns, 2 different decisions, you know, 2 different paths? That perhaps we're overanalyzing things a little bit, and we have a lot, you know, we're overanalyzing things a bit, but we're also about balancing things. We're balancing family and business, or relationship and our children, or the housework and our children, or whatever it is. That's what we're balancing out, and we're making the decisions, and we're overanalyzing things a little bit. But it's definitely a week of decision making. It's a week of really being in depth with what we want, so we know what path we're walking down. But also, it's about making sure you've got boundaries with them in that we need to put better boundaries up. We need to, excuse me, being ill doesn't help, does it? Boundaries. We've got boundaries. No, we've got them boundaries that we need to establish. We need to make sure that the people who are trying to get into our energy space are the people we want in our energy space, but also making sure that we're grounding and protecting ourselves, so we don't hold on to those energies, that we're keeping our energy in our own little bubbles and not letting these energies in. That's not to say that we don't let people in. We do let people in. That's important, to let people in. But we don't have to hold on to their energy. We can ground and protect ourselves. We can protect our energy and still let people in, you know? Just be careful who you give your energy to a little bit, and who you say yes to, and, you know, learn to say no if something doesn't help. If you decide that, you know, someone asks you to do something and you've got all the plans with business, with family, with whatever, that it's, if you decide to say yes, it's because you want to say yes, not because you feel obliged to do it, you know. The affirmation for this week, going along with the decision thing, It's there. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. That the moment we realise when we realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. We're realigning with the love of the family, the love of yourself, the love of the career, the business that you're doing, the love of the decision, the path that you're going down. And that path that you're going down will be made more clear when you do start aligning yourself with love and stuff, and then we'll stop being there we go, we'll stop being in this decision making and holding back the decision and not actually fully going through with it, so we can take the action that we're after. Finally let go of the things that are holding us back while we're maintaining the boundaries that we need to maintain. And then everything will fall into place. The decisions, the direction that you need to go to will fall into place. So I hope that helped. That really helped me. I quite enjoyed that reading. Thank you for watching. I hope you have the most amazing day. Go shine that light. Bye.